What's going on YouTube? Back with another one. It is hot. It is not even noon. It's 100 degrees. What's going on YouTube? Back with another one for you today. And it is hot. This is why I haven't been posting much. It's 97 in the garage. It's not even 11 o'clock yet. So it's hot. But I wanted to fill you guys in on the stuff that's been going on, parts and stuff that's been coming in. I originally filmed this as an unboxing video, but unfortunately my phone got destroyed and I lost my last several videos. So we're gonna do a post unboxing video and just kind of fill you in on the stuff that's been going on for both the white car and the pink car. And if you're quick with it, you just got a teaser. All right, let's start with the white car. All right, we want to do the restoration project on that. And some of you guys have been hearing me complain about the oil pan that I crushed. So we got a Spectra oil pan, nice and new. The oil plug bolt does not match, but that's okay because I got plenty of OEM ones. And as long as the thread pitch is the same, it should be good. So we're good there. This is a big part of getting the 4AC fixed so that we can put it back in the white car and get the white car running for the restoration. Now, on top of the oil pan, I also got a bunch of these parts freshly painted from a buddy Joseph with the Cerakote, or not the Cerakote, I forget what it's called now. It's the OEM paint for Toyota, right? For a lot of auto manufacturers, it's this like semi-dull, semi-gloss, really tough paint. So we got transmission cross member done. We got the engine mount biscuits done. We got the battery tie down. And we got the radiator straps all done, all brand new. We also got a little bit of the Toyota engine sealant and a brand new clip for the hood prop. So engine bay should look really, really good when we're done. So not a ton of progress there, or a ton of updates there, but the white car restoration project is still happening. Once the weather cools down, we're gonna really, really jump into that again. So yeah, those parts are gonna be to help get this car finally back up on the road, hopefully this winter, early spring. We should be driving and just, going out to track days and car shows and that kind of stuff. Not drifting it, not driving it hard, just cruising it, going out to shows, going out to things, that kind of stuff. That's the plan. But the cool stuff starts now, and that's for the pink car with the 3SGE that we're about to install. And you might have already seen a couple of clues in the background, but we're gonna get into them right now. We're gonna start with the small stuff and work our way up. So I do want to give a quick shout out to Devin at Doctored Garage, because he pointed this out and got me the part number for these HPS coolant block offs. You really only need one. I got one as a backup. That's going to help with the waterline elimination kit, or like elimination mod that we're doing, because I'm not going to run a single throttle body anymore. So I don't need the coolant line to go all the way around the engine to do the heater core and the throttle body, because I'm eliminating the heater core and I'm eliminating the throttle body, which is a clue. So I got these. So thank you again, Devin, for helping me out and finding that and sourcing those parts. Just got some random gaskets here, some sensors. We got new thermostat and oil filter for the break-in process. All that's great and dandy. New spark plugs. So this engine's gonna have everything that it should have when it fires up. Now, because this is a Beams engine going in an 8.6, specifically a left-hand drive 8.6, and there are so many different manufacturers of cross members and engine mounts and, swap kits and everything, there's not really a header that's on the market that it fits everything, okay? Because there's so many differences. And it's such a tight space that you can't really mass produce a header because it's not gonna fit every application. So because of that, we got us a stainless exhaust header flange, so I can have a local fabricator custom make me a high-rise header. Now here's a cool part. Because it is a tight fit to put the 3SGE into an AE86 engine bay without modifying the firewall, it's doable, but it's close. We went ahead and went with these SQ Engineering water block plate on the back. It saves us about 1/2 inch of clearance, still provides the water flow for the head, and gives an option for heater core if you would like to, but it also gives you this plug so we can delete it. That's going to save us 1/2 inch of clearance on the back of the head, make everything look a lot cleaner, and it's just going to help us eliminate some of the stuff that we're not using anyway, because it's a drift car. We're not using a heater core, we're drifting it. So that's a cool little piece. With that, I also went and got one of their hooks that are specifically designed for the 3SGE. It's just going to help me install and uninstall the engine without, you know, scratching the head or any other just weird stuff. Then we also have this piece, which is one of the main pieces that we're going to need for adapting this to an 86. This is a thermostat housing from JSP, John Brusakoff Performance, maybe? I forget exactly what that stands for, but it's John Brusakoff, it's JSP. Great manufacturer. He does have some really cool parts, especially for the 86s. This is one of them that takes a factory 3SGE thermostat, but it points, instead of the thermostat housing pointing outward towards the side of the car, it points forward towards the radiator, which is really going to help clean up the water lines and just make the install a lot easier when it comes to making this engine swap. So it's a really cool part. If you're going to do a swap, I recommend those two parts, the SQ Engineering back block plate and the JSP front thermostat housing. It's really going to help that install go smoother. Now we're getting into the really fun stuff. Now, the first one I gave away in my intro in the background, and if you missed it, I'm going to give it to you right now. All right. So this is an ORC, an Agora Racing clutch with a chromoly lightweight flywheel, a super single clutch mounted on top. This is specifically for the blacktop 3SGE beams. Should save us a lot of rotational weight overall, and also give us a stronger clutch platform for clutch kicks and just reliability. So with that, they did include brand new flywheel bolts and a clutch through-rod bearing. So we're good on the clutch department. Clutch and flywheel is solid. And now this leads us to the most important piece, the creme de la creme, the Mona Lisa, the cherry, okay, on top of the icing on top of the sundae, okay? Panic ITB. Okay, now I'm just showing you this piece of paper because I thought this was really cool. It's on a thicker paper, it's printed really well. It's individually serialized, so I can call up Panic and be like, hey, this is the serial number on the ITBs that I bought, and here they are. He knows everything about them, all the specs, everything. So that's really cool. It was also just nice thank you, and I just want to thank Panic and Panic Wire. Those guys are just great for the Toyota community, and they're doing really good stuff, and they made some awesome ITBs. And I know at this point you want to see them, right? You want to see them? You want to see them? I know. I want to see them. All right. So, there they are. They're just mocked up. They're not actually installed, but whoo! So we definitely got a lot of work ahead of us. Still got to clean up the block, paint it, polish up some other stuff. There's a lot of stuff still happening behind the scenes. There's still a couple parts that I got to do before, you know, we got everything per se. But we're really to the point where we got to pull that motor out. And I know I've been saying it for a while, been kind of slacking on it, but when this heat dies down, this engine bay is getting an overhaul this winter. So that's where we're at. And I appreciate you guys obviously giving me the continued support and sticking around. I appreciate it. We are going to keep these things alive, I promise you. It may not happen as quickly as we planned initially, but we're getting these cars back out. One on the road, one on the track, another one out there to teach you how to drive. So let's get it. Let's keep wrenching. And I appreciate you guys' continued support. Until the next time, happy wrenching.